What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the No Seria podcast. This is episode 17. Took a week off, but we're back.
Why we take a week off?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving. I think.
Yeah.
And school,
Thanksgiving,
right?
and then school too.
How's that going?
Man,
We're almost, we have what, 2 more weeks, I think? We're done? Finally?
technically this is the last week, but I guess since we did late start, we got to
Yeah.
like 1 more week or something.
Yeah, I think one of the classes ends the 9th, which is next week. So, yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks. I think the past, two weeks, especially 2 weeks,
Yeah, man.
having to do like not midterms, but kind of midterms, right? It seems like we did midterms like 2 weeks ago.
It was because they did 2 midterms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We did 2 midterms for one class, and then we ended up doing some essay that we had to do, 5-page essay. We had to do some other stuff, and then right this week we have some finals too.
What?
and then yeah, bro, like it's crazy. It's picking up, but we're almost done, and shit, I'm ready to be done, bro.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
contemplating even going next year, bro.
I feel like it's because we took 4 classes this semester, and
Yeah, that's true.
You think that was too much?
It is too much, but it's doable. We did it. I mean, we did it, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're passing.
I mean, the degree we're going for is kind of like, it's a mix between basic classes and then actual engineer classes that you need, right? So the ones that we took the most classes that we took were engineer classes. So the only basic class that we took was geography, right?
And that's the one that sucked.
That's the one that sucked the most, bro.
It sucks, bro. Like,
That's
I
the
don't
one that
give
we
a
had to-
damn about the weather, dude. Like, I don't
we had
care
to do-
about
We had to do
Chile.
an essay.
No offense.
What was the essay, right? The essay was about like the weather and stuff like that. You had to
Yeah.
pick three cities, and you had to talk about anything specific about that city that stood out to you, and then like what is it called?
Precipitations,
Yeah.
the difference in precipitations,
Yeah, bro, like,
their
what the-
altitudes, like, dude,
You have to do
mine
charts
was just
and
copy
everything.
and paste,
Yeah,
literally.
do a lot of stuff, but I mean, dude, I'm glad it's done, bro. We just had to do the final, but we're passing, so hopefully we get a good grade on that, and then we're good.
I had to take the semester off.
Yeah, you took a semester off, man. You
Yeah.
better sign up for next year.
I had
too.
to. I will.
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody needs a semester off every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it gets overwhelming.
I mean, we took what, a year? No, more than that, right?
No, we took, but when was the last time you took a semester off?
Well, I haven't.
That's what I'm
At
saying.
all.
And when
Yeah.
did you start? Years ago, right? So it's like, this is good to take everybody needs just a chill time, because when does next semester start?
Next semester starts in January.
So we don't really get a break from semester to semester. So
Yeah. And
Yeah.
You're how old? You're 24?
23.
23? So at 23 or 24, most of the kids that were in high school with you are graduated from, they're already at universities, right?
Some
With their
of them,
bachelors, I think.
some of them, I'm sure they haven't. A bunch of them have, though. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like they've either got their associates or they already graduated with their 4 years. I've been pretty much slacking, which sucks. But
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody's gonna fucking graduate like that.
yeah, dude, it's not a race, dude. I mean, obviously, the faster the better. But if you're going to finish today or tomorrow, you're still gonna finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Doesn't
some
matter.
people have it like, I wouldn't say it's lucky or luck or anything like that. It's just, some people get dealt the different cards, right? Like for example, you had to work full time to be able to pay your bills. And then now you're working full time in a different company. So the only time you have to, have for school is after work.
Yeah.
So it kind of limits yourself from being full-time student, like other people that did have that chance.
Yeah,
already
because
done.
I remember like whenever I started college,
Yeah.
I was going in the morning, and then I had like 4 classes.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool because it was like I was waking up, going to school just like normal, but it was like college.
That's
Now
cool,
it's more,
right?
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But now it's more like I can't get classes that it's in the morning because I got to go to work. So I had to just get the ones in the afternoon. And sometimes it's hard to get them in the afternoon. Sometimes it's the same day or it just won't work for me. Like
Yeah,
in my
that's the reason why
schedule.
you didn't take a class, because it didn't work out with
Yeah.
your
That's so
schedule.
crazy because, dude, when I was in a senior and I was going to Genesis and all that stuff,
Yeah.
for some reason I feel like I'm trying my best. Like, you know how your whole high school you don't care, whatever.
Yes,
but when I
yes.
got to my senior year, for some reason we were applying for colleges, and I remember telling myself like, damn, I want to get into like a badass university, stay
Yeah.
there and like graduate with like I'm talking about hardware type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I was told all the time. I was like, really trying my best in classes and this and that. And then my girl got pregnant, and that's why I was talking about. My whole senior year was just depressing. After that, I just like I went to class, just slept because I knew I wasn't gonna be shit no more.
Yeah,
not like that, but you know what I mean.
That's crazy because I remember the whenever we started going to school, it might have been like 2015, I think. You're already working with my dad, and you know you're talking about being outside, hard labor, waking up at 4 a.m, you know, and then get it out like around 4, and then from 4 going to school.
And we had to leave. I think I had to leave at 5 or something. What time did we get there? 7, right?
We get there at 7, I think.
No, I left at 6. Got there at 7 because the traffic and all that stuff. And then we got out at 10, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every day, dude.
Every
4-hour classes.
4-hour
Something
classes,
like
bro. And I remember this class that we had. This teacher was like, you know, it was a really cool teacher. It was one of those teachers that, okay, we'll get everything done the first 30 minutes. I know we have to be here for 4 hours, slack off for like a little bit of hours, and then like maybe we'll leave a little early. Mm-hmm. And I remember like that semester went by kind of quick, and then I remember seeing Daniel just kind of like I'm over it, right? Like I would see him, and he'll just be falling asleep every time.
I'll be snoring,
bro,
in a deep sleep. Dude.
It'll be funny because the teacher will be like, have the projector on and everything, teaching everything. And then next thing you know, he'll be like looking at Daniel and was like, like, tell me what's wrong with your brother. And one time he asked me, hey, I've been noticing that your brother's falls asleep pretty much all the time. He's like, day, he's like, what's going on with him? Maybe we can work something out. And I told him that, it's because he gets up. Yeah, I told him everything. He gets up at 3 a.m. He goes to work. He works hard labor, and then he has a kid and everything. So he's like, it's a lot on him, but he's coming, And I think the fact that he was coming every single day, even though he was falling asleep for like an hour or whatever, he helped him out a lot, right? That teacher helped us out, man. Big time. Mm-hmm. Dude, we were there, and I remember this one year too that they were in that same class. Remember, it got super cold, and after leaving from the class, it literally hit you, bro.
Dude.
Like, I don't know what was up with that day, but it was probably the coldest day in Houston ever, bro.
Like outside, or you talking about
the class? Outside.
We were in class. I remember that day perfect because we were in class and whatever, right? We had a class and we were leaving, and we opened the door, and from the door to your car was probably like from here to like not that far, right? 100 yards or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, I opened it and the cold hit me.
Yes.
And I was frozen, bro. I froze, like literally I froze. And I knew I had to get over, so I started walking, but I was like, you remember that? I was walking slow as fuck, dude. And I was just
it's kind of like if somebody just like slapped you with something, right? Like it just like hit you.
Somebody, you got frozen. You're slowly like not defrosting, but breaking that ice and walking and shit. And I'm like, damn. It felt like a day walking to Lalo's car, dude.
It was insane, bro.
I remember we got inside. I was just like in shock, bro.
Shaking.
I don't know what that was, but
I don't know either. But I know it was like it was during maybe around this time. It was like super cold. But man, it's to look back on us going to school, bro. How we make that sacrifice and going every single day. And some, like you said, most of the classes we took were 4 hours long, and we did that for a couple years and we got it done.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking right now. But I feel like those type of teachers that actually help you out or are really cool, you learn more from them. Yes, that's what I feel.
You kind of
you respect them and you want to like be cool, like they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually do
like
by them.
That geography class that we're taking.
Yes.
I hate the teacher because he has no sort of like, hey, let me help you out. Like if you're late, you're late. And,
yeah. Like
do this, do
they're
that.
taking it too serious.
Right.
Exactly. And I don't like that. So it kind of gives me this like FU attitude towards it.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like, man, I mean, if you're going to be a teacher, your job obviously has to be to help the students, right? As much as possible, because you also have to understand that they're students, but they're also like, they're also adults, right? They have shit going on. They have work and families and everything. So you have to kind of put yourself in their shoes. You're doing your job because that's your job. The student has a job and has to go to school. That's like living a lot, putting a lot in your life. And I think whenever you get that teacher that just doesn't care, that if you go, oh well, and if you don't, that's on you. I'm not gonna help you. That's you. You're gonna fail. I get it. Obviously you have to put yourself accountable for stuff like that. But you as a teacher, you need somebody that's gonna probably like help you out whenever you can't, like do something, or
Yeah.
so something out of your control happens. But you know, most of the teachers aren't like that.
Yeah, because I remember the first semester that I had a teacher that he would give us a lot of work, but it wasn't like, oh, here you go, do it. If you don't do it, then you fail.
Yeah.
It was more like you will learn the subject. It was math. You will learn it, and then he will give you that homework, but he would also give you a link to all the answers in case you get stuck. So it's like
That's how one of our classes is, right?
Yeah.
So like no matter what, you're always gonna get 100. It's just you got to do your part of actually learning it.
Yeah.
And for me, I felt like that was actually a really great way of learning, especially for the quizzes, because everything you will learn, that quiz was about everything. It wasn't like, oh, this quiz is about something super freaking different like it usually is.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like teachers like that is.
I
badass.
hate math, bro. I hate math, bro.
Which is
the first
crazy
time,
'cause
the
we're
first time we
engineers.
took math, remember?
Yeah.
We went in and we were all like ready. This is the first time taking math. It was the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher started teaching whatever, and we were like trying our best. I'm like listening. I'm taking notes, everything. And then
That first day thing.
he hands out a paper. Remember, hey, do these assignments or whatever. And
you're
I'm
just
just like clueless. I have no
Yeah.
idea what's going on.
That
and people
destroys-
raising their hands, people this and that. I'm like, dude, how do
Yeah,
you know
seeing that destroys your confidence.
But
I've been
anyways,
through that.
I got fed up and I just walked out. Remember?
Yeah, because the thing is, like, most of these kids that are raising their hands, they just graduated from high school,
Yeah.
so they kind of understand everything. Us, we had missed what, like 2 years maybe?
Yeah.
Of not after high school. With him, me more, him less. But I remember they're just sitting down. I'm over here trying my best, but I'm just not keeping up, man. It was
And
too advanced. for
Those
me.
are the classes that I'm telling you, I used to just go and I would just go to sleep because I was like real depressed during my senior year. And that's the class that I needed for the basics for these classes. So
No.
I was just like fed up, and I remember walking out and leaving. And you went behind me, right?
Yeah, yeah, 'cause
you
Daniel-
probably felt the same way, no?
I did, but Daniel was like, okay. The first week was like, okay, I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna try to understand everything. The second week, I think we probably gave it what three
We gave you some time. It's
we
not the
gave it
first
some
day.
three,
Yeah.
4 weeks. I don't know, but I remember there was a point where Daniel was like, I think next time we go to class, if I just don't understand it at all, I'm just gonna walk out, or get up and walk out. That's it. I'm not even gonna try. And I'm like, okay. I didn't believe he was going to do it.
Yeah.
Next, we're like in class, and then he's not getting it, and he's like, all right, I'm out. And he just gets up and leaves. And I'm like we drove together, so he has to wait for me. Either I get up and leave myself, or he has to wait for me. And I think I ended up waiting. Like I ended up trying my best. That class ended. Maybe like I was probably there for another 30 minutes or something. And then I told him, all right, bro, I'm done. I'm dropping it too. Remember?
Yeah, bro.
We both dropped it.
Maybe as a teacher, right? I don't know, but it's just
I mean,
I
it
didn't
sucks
get
because
it, man.
we're trying to go for engineering, and math is
it's
most
crucial.
It's
Yeah.
crucial, and it's like the most like thing that kind of messes us up.
I kind of want to, stupid, but I kind of want to compare it to Call of Duty.
Why?
Because it's like it's like buying the game
Yeah.
and you get into a match and you get destroyed. And all that confidence that you went into, like, oh, I want to learn this, to play this, all that got destroyed because you suck at the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
being in a class like that, you're like, okay, I'm going to try my best.
Yeah.
And then you see everybody being smart as fuck and you're like, what the fuck is 1 + 1 type of shit?
Yeah.
And then, all that confidence
Like
goes away.
you see YouTubers like being professionals already, and the game's been out a month or something.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to learn how to freaking grab stuff from the backpack.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying. Like,
pisses you off because like, how the hell do they know how to do that? And we don't. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, dude. I try my best in everything that I do. Like everything that I do, I try my best, right? Like with everything. I mean, you can see, bro, I have like how many controls is here in my fucking PC and everything for 1 kill in Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like
2 on a good day.
a 2 on a good day, and it's kind of like it is what it is. Like, I mean, like comparing it back to school, I mean, some people got it, some people don't.
Yeah.
You
but-
have to
but
work harder to
the
get
thing,
it.
The thing about school is nobody likes school. Nobody
Yeah.
likes school. So you can use that as an excuse. Oh, I'm not meant for school.
I feel like you got to do your
Nobody.
part of studying though. Like
Yes,
look at our
bro.
sister, bro. She's been studying every day, and I look at that. I'm like, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
I hate studying.
Like right now, she's not here because she said she was going to study.
Yeah.
It's respectable, bro. Like,
And
you have to
and it's
respect
crazy
that.
because you can see that how much she studies. It's not like she just says, "Oh, I'm gonna study." She actually studies the fact that like every single grade that she gets, it's a good grade.
you have to also put yourself in her shoes, that she's going to for a degree that's super hard,
Yeah.
right? To become a pharmacist, like you have to do so much shit, and you have to like, so much different classes that you just don't expect to even like be easy, you know, and And whenever she goes and she tells me that all this, the stuff that she has to do and stuff, and then she tells me the grades other people are making, I'm like, okay, so I get it. It's paying off, like the study and the hard work, everything.
That type of college is different also because when you're involved in the career path where it involves the health of people, you have to go through a whole different process. Like we take classes, we graduate. She has to enter a specific program and get accepted and do this and that.
Yeah,
it's a way different path, dude.
Oh yeah, because I mean,
you have to get licenses, you have to get all this shit because you're putting people's health in danger. We're not, you know what I mean? We fuck up a computer, we get another one. But
yeah, she go. Like if you compare it to us, like she already got her associates, she already has her bachelor's, and now she's in pharmacy school. So that's like a different, different level, man.
Different level, like nowhere near what we're doing, dude.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with health, because you have to get those licenses and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, we're almost done with that.
We need a break or something.
We need a little break, but I mean, thankfully we have a vacation next week, which is our first vacation ever as brothers. We're gonna go to Colorado. We've been to the same place. We're going to the same place we've been to, but this time it's just us three, and we're just gonna go and have fun, and hopefully we have a good time and take advantage of, being out there and snowboard and everything. Because last time we went, we only snowboard for one day.
For real?
Yeah, just one day. It was one day, but we were there till like 4 p.m. Remember, because everybody was down there waiting for us, and I thought it was pretty fun. Like, I mean, like if you ever gone snowboarding, like snowboarding's tough, man. Snowboarding's like especially for people that don't even do anything like skateboarding or anything crazy physical.
Yeah.
For us, that first day like killed us, man.
It was fun though.
Like I remember I had been there before, right? So I'm telling these two, I'm like, okay, well, this is the way we're gonna do it. We're gonna go up there, take the gondola up, and there's like little bunny slopes, like little slopes that you can go up and down and practice. That way you can kind of get an idea. And then it's just funny because we get up there and I'm like, okay, this is the bunny slope, let's get it. Next, Daddy's already like going down the mountain. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, dude, screw it, bro. You have to just learn, like just let go.
Oh, because it was two ways, right?
Yeah, there was
either bunny slopes or downhill.
Yeah, and Daddy was already going, bro. But it's insane how you got it, bro. You had already gotten it like the first couple of minutes that we were there, he was already sliding.
It's weird because you get it and then you lose it, and then you get it and then you lose it, right? You don't get it and then you're done.
Yeah. I feel like you get that confidence and you're like zoop, zoop, and then you kind of lose it.
I wonder if it has to do with that wax underneath. It wears off, so it kind of gets difficult at the end or something.
Maybe.
I was looking at videos, and I think it all consists of like a position you have to be in.
Yeah.
If you mess that position up, regardless of how good you are, how many years you've been doing it, you'll just fall. Like you'll just literally just like you'll catch that edge of the board, and you'll just have to fall.
Yeah, because there's times where I would like freaking, I'll go backflip and all that stuff, right? Yeah. Not really, but and then there will be times where I'm like, oh shit, like I'm sliding and I can't stop, and I just go off the mountain. No, like you'll get into that big
the little thing where the snow is like,
and somebody has to come and help you.
Yeah, yeah, but dude, it was fun because like whenever you said that, and I was just like in my head, I'm like, man, we have to practice. But then I'm like, you know what? We're only here for one day. Let's just take advantage. And we all did it, and we're all going down the mountain. And next, like we can't find Ivan. We're like, what the hell is Ivan at? And we look up, and Ivan's like in the floor, and we're like pretty far away, right? Like,
yeah, we have to take off our stuff.
Yeah,
take off running over there.
Get up there because he was just waving. He was like, okay, but he was just not moving. I was like, man, what happened? Because it's so easy. I don't know how easy it is, but you can kind of imagine that's easy for you to like really get hurt, right? Like break something.
Yeah, and your both of your legs are bounded. It's not like you can just reach, and if you're falling, you can't do that.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what happened.
If you fall, you have to just take it, because if you put your weight, you can probably like break your arm or something.
Yeah.
And I think what happened actually. So you're going down.
Well, pretty much what you were saying, that you get, once you kind of get it, if you make that one mistake, you're gonna flip the whole board. Yeah. That's what happened with me. I was doing it, trying to learn still, because it was like our first time, like the first freaking drop, and I was doing it, and I kind of got a hang of it. I guess like I gained a little bit too much speed, that at one of them I messed it up, and I just kind of fell, but the whole board still had momentum, so my whole feet, like, because they're planted together, they flipped the whole board the other way. So my legs were like twisted, and it felt like my bone was just gonna go like
so
badly.
You felt something like
like I felt my this bend in a way that I've never bent it before.
Yeah,
and so I was scared because I was like, did I just break my leg? Plus, it's cold as hell. Like once you stop, it's cold. It's like really freaking cold. Yeah. And so I felt like, damn, hopefully I didn't break my leg. That's why I was just waving at y'all and screaming like, hey, over here.
We're all like, hurry up.
And we went up there, and I think Daniel went up there, and then I ended up catching up. And I think you were like, you know what? I feel like I broke something or I messed up something, but let's just keep going. Mm-hmm. And we went all the way down, and we're like, you want to keep going? He's like, yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, because
I'm guessing adrenaline, or how do you say it?
The adrenaline.
Yeah, I think that kicked in, and you were kind of like, you know what, screw it. Yeah. Let's just keep going. And we went up there.
I feel like I just kind of twisted a little bit, but it wasn't.
You still got scared because you don't know what was up.
Yeah. And then we went back all the way up there. Yeah. And it happened again.
So we're up there. Yeah. And then I remember, okay, so we did a couple of times. So if you take a gondola, the first time you're taking gondola up, it takes you midway. Mm-hmm. And then there's another gondola on the opposite side where we stay at, where it takes you like maybe twice as high. Mm-hmm. And then there's another gondola that's kind of like a 3-seater or 2-seater that takes you even higher.
Yeah.
I believe we ended up taking just the one that was the middle one.
Really?
Yes. So we took this one that was like halfway, and then we took another one that was even higher. And from that one, we don't know anything about anything. So there's like black diamond and then blue and yellow or whatever colors. And somebody told us take the blue because it's the easiest. Mm-hmm. But it was the easiest for skiers, not for snowboarding. Mm-hmm. So we're like, okay, we'll just take the blue. And I remember Daniel was like giving up. Remember, like you were just like falling. And you're like, bro, like I'm just gonna walk it or something like that. I just don't want to do it. And we're just like, bro, let's just do it. And we kept it going, right? And there was a point where we just couldn't move. It was flat, which is why I said it was for skiers, not for snowboarders. And then once we hit over that where it was flat, it was either you go this way straight or you just go all the way down.
Like oh really my God. It was steep, right? Steep,
bro. And it was weird because like whenever you were looking at it from up down, it looks like it's going this way. It doesn't look like it's going steep. Yeah. But when you see it from the bottom,
it looks like you're just gonna fall off.
It looks like this.
It's like a cliff.
Maybe I have it backwards, but I just remember we were like, how the hell did we do it? Because of course we were up there and the view there was like beautiful. Like it was like wow, like we've never seen this before.
It came to a point where it was just like an isolated forest, and we were just going through the whole forest, right?
Yes.
And then we're just like, damn, this is cool. And then you hit that steep part where it's open and everybody can see you and stuff.
Yeah, because like you have to understand, we were there on the point where we just couldn't move because it was so flat. And then we were like, if we keep going this way, there's a chance it's still gonna be flat, and we don't want to go through that. Probably took like 20 minutes to just get over this. So let's take a little shortcut.
Yeah.
And we're like, because before we even do that, we're just taking in the view. We're just there, like looking at everything. And you can see just the mountains in the back, the forest or the trees everywhere full of snow. And it's just like beautiful.
I think I have a picture. I can send you a picture.
Yeah. I think I have a video as well too.
Oh, okay.
Ivan, what's up? Look at our view. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember we did that, and then when we took that view in, we're like, you know what? Let's just take the shortcut. So we did it, and we didn't fall. I don't think we fell. Right? We were just like going in and going out.
The final one?
No, just the one that looked steep. That was like literally just looking down.
I think at that point we were kind of already like getting it.
We were already a long time there. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I thought that was the last time that we went down.
That's true,
right?
Yeah.
And that's what sucked.
Oh, that one, the last one, where all our families waiting for us.
Yeah, that was the last one.
That one, I remember we all went one by one. Yeah, and I think I was the last one, and I was trying to look cool in front of everybody.
Yes, bro.
And I would go and I would just roll. Yeah, I'll start rolling, and I'll get up and go, and I'll just start rolling again.
It was funny, bro.
I think we have video of that actually.
Yeah, but man, like looking back at that trip, I think it was really memorable, and to know that when we took that, I'm pretty sure we already talked about this, but we took that trip, not really expecting anything, because it was like, this is our first trip. Let's just go and just wing it, because we didn't know anything. But I could tell that my dad and my mom were like, we're here. This is what we've been wanting to do forever. Let's just take advantage. And we were sledding. Remember, we were sledding, and even my dad was just going down and everything. And yeah, everybody was just letting go. So this time around, it sucks that we're not taking everybody, but something different that we're doing is hopefully we're gonna capture every moment. Like we want to take a camera and we want to record everything that we can, and it when we're snowboarding, we're also gonna get our GoPros and everything we have, so we can actually have videos to show our family, because I don't know if they'll ever go up there, but at least they'll have a video that they can see and be like, oh, okay, this is what they're, this is why they like going up.
We're gonna try to record a lot.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because I'm not I always hated on people holding a camera or videotaping, but I kind of understand that because they're trying to make memories for other people.
Yeah.
And stuff. So hopefully it's not too embarrassing to be holding a camera.
Well, it's gonna be embarrassing.
It is gonna be weird, awkward, but I think that, like my mom always says, like if you don't know anybody, this is the last time you're ever gonna see that person. So why even care what they think?
That's crazy because I say that all the time. Like I'll be driving and I see somebody, I'm like, I'm never gonna see you, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
And then you end up seeing them.
Yeah, like, hey, you're that guy.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, that'd be.
But yeah, man, it's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be weird. But I'm just gonna do it. And at the end of the day, like I don't have to post anything, and we can keep it for ourselves and just like see what happens. But like it's gonna be cool to just get out of your comfort zone and just do it. And hopefully it's just something that we can always have, and we're gonna show our parents like, hey, this is what we did. Yeah. And kind of have like a day, like this is what we did this day, that day.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do like a little small vlog. Cause I don't know why. I mean,
even a podcast. We can probably do a podcast.
We have to do a podcast there.
Yeah,
but it's crazy because it's so normal now. But imagine 10 years ago, where people like OGs were starting. Like you remember Timothy De La Guerra?
Yes,
he's a straight up OG.
Yes,
10 years, right? Maybe.
Now he's probably been in the game for 15 or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like think about that, dude. They were doing that 15 years ago. Freaking, what's his other name?
Yeah, Casey Neistat.
He's the OG.
Casey Neistat is like the one that kind of started the whole cinematic vlogging.
Yeah,
that's something that we should try to do. I feel like it kind of like went under. Like nobody really vlogs that much. I'm sure there's still vloggers out there, but I'm sure that vlogging stage kind of went away, and now it's more either reactions or podcast. Yeah, and that's why we pretty much started a podcast. Yeah, but I feel like vlogging should like pick up again. Yeah, there's a lot to show, bro.
That's what I was just gonna say. There's a difference between talking about it and then showing what we get. And I think when it comes to vlogging, there's two different type of vloggings. There's vlogging where it's like, oh, hey guys, this is what I'm doing right now, and then this is what I'm doing now, and this is where I'm at, and stuff like that. Yeah. Then there's a difference between storytelling vlogging. And I think that's what whenever I see those videos, it motivates me a lot because I see how they can tell a story, and you kind of feel like you're there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like whenever you see all that stuff, it's like, wow, like you don't expect, somebody to even capture that in those moments, right? Yeah. Like most of the time, whenever you go somewhere, you forget you even have anything to record that moment. Cause like you can probably pull out your phone or something like that, but you're so in the moment that you don't even like want to do anything. But for them, like they go to this crazy ass places, and then they have like this videos that captures everything. And you're like, wow, like maybe one day I'll go there, or maybe, they're lucky to even be there. Maybe hopefully I get to travel there,
That's how
Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's how I see Casey Neistat, because it's not like just how you were saying like, oh, this is what I'm doing right now. This is more like you were saying storytelling, but it was always so like, oh dang, he's doing that. Like it's something that you can't maybe do, at that point. Because whenever I used to see him, I was way young. I was still in middle school, high school. Yeah. But now it's more like, damn, like I look at those videos, I'm like, maybe now I can do that. Maybe I can go and vlog myself and with my brothers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you're saying what I think you're saying is there's the difference between somebody at Target saying, "Hey guys, what's up?" and somebody who's walking in the Sahara Desert saying, "Hey guys, what's up?" You know what I mean?
Yes.
But just imagine like us, like let's say me, you, and maybe some other people, friends or something. Let's say we're walking down the forest, right? Like let's say we went camping and we're just walking down the wherever we at, and then we vlogs of us inside the tent, and we're what is that, a bear, whatever, you know what I mean? Like that'd be pretty fun.
So yeah, because you can say the story after,
or
nobody's gonna believe you. Or you're not. I hate whenever something happens and you can't even know how to explain what happened.
Yeah.
Like damn it, like if it's just because you weren't there.
I know.
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to tell you.
It, you know exactly what we're laughing. Like you know how many stories we have of Mexico when we were young.
Yeah.
Like you remember that one time?
Yeah.
Imagine if we was to record it.
Yeah.
We would have that evidence that hey look, and then see if other people laugh.
Yeah.
Like imagine us in Dubai or something going, what I mean, driving a badass car.
That would be insane, bro.
And like you said, like I think all that kind of died whenever Casey Neistat left the scene. He kind of went away. It was like, oh man, like I guess vlogging's kind of dead. And but you do see your kind of like your people that still kind of like do their vlogging style, and it's pretty cool. And I kind of feel like, okay, maybe it's not a thing anymore, but I think like screw it, let's just do it. And even though it's kind of awkward, like also you mentioned that people were actually doing it like 15 years ago, and now you see people doing videos where other people are recording them. They're not even holding camera anymore, and that's normal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you can do anything now, bro. You shouldn't feel ashamed of anything.
Yeah, because I watched Jesse Wellens, and some of his vlogs or videos that he makes. It's something that I'm like, damn, I want to do that, because he goes in his van and he travels, and it's something like you're free in a way, especially in his stage, because he's already kind of wealthy, so you don't really have to worry about this or that. He can just go off and do whatever he wants to do. So like being able to capture like stuff like that, those memories, whether it's just him and his dog or wherever he's at, I feel like, damn, like I want to do that stuff.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, it motivates you to hopefully be that. And because I think I even watched Jesse, Casey, every time you watch their videos, you're like, damn, like they took a long time to make this video, because you have to like look at this. Some of the scenes that they do is like, oh, okay, they grabbed the camera, put it down, went back to the car, drove, and then went to go pick it up again just to get that to get that image, right, or that clip. And I'm like, man, like it's tough. We get to sit down and we do our little podcast and everything, and we talk, but it's easy, bro. Like it's easy to just record and just talk. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard because you don't know what to talk about. Yeah. And obviously that's always going to be a thing. But for me, I feel like we've grown a lot, like doing this thing. Like I remember Ivan, you weren't talking as much as you do now. Like you just got off your comfort zone. And even though it's not in front of people, it kind of like trains you to like think on your feet
a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like, like you know what I mean? Like even when it comes to like being in a group setting, you know what I mean? You kind of have an idea of like, oh, maybe I need to just get think on the spot and get out of my comfort zone. Same thing with me. Like I feel like I was super quiet. I would go to work and I'd just be in my cube, and I would just let the day go by. Now you see me and I'm like talking the whole day, I'm just like talking to everybody.
I think it grows a little bit of confidence when it comes to like, oh, I have something that I'm working on, and you kind of try to portray it with other people.
Yes.
I'm still working on it, obviously, but bro, it's more like I can see it on you when you go to work.
Yeah, trust me, bro. Every time I go to work, that's in my head. I'm like, why am I ashamed, or why am I scared, or why am I like shy whenever I'm doing this in front of a camera and I'm putting it out there for whoever sees it. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna keep this going and kind of like work on my little, my issues, because I have issues talking to people like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna still do that at work. And yeah, dude, every time I'm at work, I'm like working on it. I'm trying my best to like, just like I said, think on the spot, because it not only helps you when it comes to vlogging or when it comes to doing a podcast, it helps you when it comes to work, when it comes to like meeting people, when
it's all about networking,
everything, bro. Yeah.
If you get on the boss's good side, maybe he'll be like, hey, that guy over there, I like him. He can get you know what I mean?
So one of the things that I've learned a lot is that people, and this is a saying that I hear everywhere, unless you say or you speak out or you make yourself known, nobody else is going to notice you. You know what I mean? Like I tell Ivan that too, like, bro, like nobody's really going to care if if you get, if you're going to stay at this job or not, if they don't even know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that I think that whenever it comes to anything in life, you have to work on standing out and making yourself known.
Yeah, I have a good example. When I first started at my job, I started off and I started at the exact same time this other guy started.
Mm-hmm.
So we were both, you know what I mean? But I was a real, like, I don't really talk. I'm just working.
Yeah.
But that guy was more of like talking to everybody, every supervisor. So he became really cool with supervisors. And it came to a point where he became somebody else. Like he got a raise and he got because of that. Not because he knows more than me. I clearly know more than him because while he's over there talking, I'm over here working.
Yeah.
So there's two ways. You can either kiss ass or work hard. And he decided to kiss ass. But you can do the same thing while working hard. You know what I mean? So he became, now he's up there because of all that, because he talks to the supervisors. He's cool with them. He relates to them. You know what I mean? He's also, you know what I mean? He creates that network with them where when that opportunity comes, he gives it to them because, oh, that's my friend. Let me give it to him. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But it's not even just about friendship. It's the fact that the thing is, like, when it comes to any type of job, there's people that are going to say, hey, you have to play the game. Yeah. And what they mean by that is that when it comes to being in a leadership position, if you're a supervisor, manager, whatever, you need to be able to, like, hold yourself, obviously, hold yourself accountable, hold yourself in a pedestal, and kind of like, you confidence, you know what you're doing, you have everything under control and everything. And if you don't show that in the beginning stages, you're not cut out for that. You know what I mean? So whenever I used to be in a different department, I used to see all the people that were my age or younger, and next thing you know, they'll be a supervisor. I'm like, damn, like, how do you do it? And there's like a mold of how you need to be and how they want you to be, that it's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get why he's there, because he fits all that criteria, like, oh, he's outspoken. He's super nice. He helps people. He always talks to everybody. He's like the one that's always like, hey, what else can I do? Like, if you fill in those, shoes, people are going to gravitate towards you, and like I always say, like, man, you just have to make yourself known, show people that you exist. And like, do it, like you said, hard work, because people not only are going to just look at you because, oh, he's the one that talks to everybody, but if you don't do shit, nobody's really going to, like, take you serious either.
Yeah. So that's like whenever, not to be an asshole or anything, but when I go to a restaurant, if I do go, and the waiter, I always base the tip off. Now it's kind of messed up, but if you call me, you give me a good attitude and this and that, I leave a bigger tip because I enjoy the fact that even though you're in a job where it maybe doesn't pay that much, you're still there giving it a good attitude. There's some people who just come and ignore you, and I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, I understand you're in the situation, but you're supposed to always give it 100%, no matter what. No matter what. If you're in McDonald's, give it 100%, no matter what, because you never know. You doing that good, working hard and giving a good attitude, somebody might be like, hey, let me make you a manager, and then from there, you even though you didn't go to college or whatever, you branch out compared to being that grumpy guy getting fired the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, because like everything revolves around like that first impression, right?
Exactly.
Like if you meet somebody and they already rub you the wrong way, you're always going to see them, that's that one guy that, did this or said this or whatever. And I think that has to, you have to take that really in consideration when it comes to meeting somebody that you never met before. Is I just want to be able to make a good impression.
Yeah, like at my job, there's 3 other people that do exactly the same thing I'm doing. But I can, not to be cocky or anything, but kind of proudly say that I probably do 50% more than they do. And that puts me obviously in a different position to where if one day in the future they need somebody else, I'm the first pick because clearly I do way more than them. We all have a specific area of expertise that we kind of, but I not because I want to be better than them, but because I try my best to do more and more and more and more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know
just
what you mean.
To get recognized.
That's pretty much what my dad taught us. He told us if you're gonna do something, do it right.
That's the first thing he told us when we started working there.
Yeah, dude. And I remember whenever I used to help my dad, I would mess up some stuff and they'll be like, if you're gonna help me out, if you're gonna do it right. Like,
he would just look at you.
And it's like it's true, bro. Like, because if you think about it, you do it sloppy, next thing you know, you got to fix your sloppiness. So yeah, like it's always better to do it right the first time.
Which is funny because whenever I have to build something for my key or something, I always have to disassemble everything again. Yeah, every single time. You didn't follow the instructions because I do it kind of fast, and I didn't really like read up and down. So I'm like, damn, now where did this extra screw come from, right?
Yeah, the whole door is missing. Yeah, but yeah, man, I think this is a good cutting point. I think we talked a lot about everything. And next episode, hopefully we're in Denver.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hopefully we're in Denver, and we'll see what happens, because we're thinking about maybe hopefully just pulling out everything and just like setting it up in the Airbnb and just seeing the view and just taking advantage of where we're at.
We're gonna try not to get too fucked up though.
Yeah,
because there'll be some blurry parts of the thing, right? Some cut.
Yeah. But we should enjoy it though. We're
just gonna kind of wing it though, right? We'll see what happens or what.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and with everything of the trip, we're just gonna go and have fun.
It sucks because we wanted to take our sister, but she has her kids and she has to stay.
Yeah, she has a school and stuff like that. I think her school ends a couple days after. I
think her last exam is the day we leave. Yeah, so she can't.
Yeah, she
can't go.
But hopefully next year. I think the last time that you can go over there to Colorado and snowboard, I think it's in
February,
March. I think it's in March. So hopefully we save up a little bit of money and go over there again. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, take everybody this time.
But yeah, all right, guys. Well, that's gonna be the end of episode 17. We hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with our content. And we'll see you guys in episode 18. Peace.
Adios. Peace.